Hello, hello, everybody. I think we're live. It looks like I'm live. Okay, it looks like my alerts are working. My chat, I should say. Just getting things set up. I'm gonna do a little Discord advertising. And we're gonna hop on pretty soon. Hello, No Peace. I have not opened that box I was talking about last time. It is still completely sealed. We'll see if I get to that tonight. I may... I just have so many cards to open. We may just do more cards tonight. Sorry, give me just a few moments. I hope you're having a lovely evening. I know I said I was going to get on between like 8 and 9, and that didn't quite happen. All right. Maybe I'll just do a little Twitter post. Not expecting anyone to really see it, but that's okay. right. Oh. Maybe 1080p is not working. I see we're having quite a few hiccups here. I just noticed. Is that something we can adjust right now? No peace. Let me know. Am I getting a lot of frame drops right now? Oh, it's pretty bad, isn't it? It was excellent when we had 720p. Dang, my internet is so frustrating to deal with. Oh yeah, it's choppy, but the audio's unaffected. Okay, at least that's good. The problem is if I were to resize it, it's probably gonna end the stream. Yeah, that's really too bad. What if we do 2000? I'm lowering the bit rate, which is not ideal. It says it's excellent now. Yeah, but it looks like it's still choppy. I think it was really steady, I think, when I was doing 720p. Dang, and I can't change that now. Maybe if I do it really quick, I guess I could still resize stuff even if I'm live. Okay, give me just one moment. Okay, I went back to 720p. No peace, let me know if it's better. Oh, and I've disappeared. Oh, you don't see any frame drops now? That's excellent. I think it should be better now. Okay, so I guess in this process I've learned 720 works, 720p works, 1080p doesn't, which is disappointing. I didn't think that would be like a huge ask, but I guess that's just too much. That's too much for my internet to handle. I might remind you, I'm working with, I think three megabytes per second upload speed, which is really slow, very, very slow. Okay, I think we're ready to start. It would mean the world to me if people drop a little like, drop a little subscribe. No pressure, but it definitely helps me out. This little vertical experiment. My goal was to get on the YouTube Shorts panel, and I'm still not sure if that's happening or not. Everything I've read says you need to set it at 1080p. So I don't know if you do the same orientation as like I'm doing 720p vertical. I don't know. I'm not sure if that actually counts. It is what it is, though. I consider just doing this exact same thing, like on Twitch, just like a landscape stream. But I guess I could do this on Twitch, too. All right. Let's open some cards. We got plenty more packs to go through. So maybe this time I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do each series, one of each, back to back. And an eagle-eyed viewer may notice this is new Mario Kart gameplay. I recorded this gameplay in the last week. It's very exciting stuff. All right. Alrighty. Okay, maybe let's set some of these aside. Start with 1 again. All right, maybe let's save 5 for the last, for the end. Okay, first card. Al. Let's just turn it over just for ease of access later. Jitters. New card? I will have to check. I don't quite remember. I think that one might be new, actually. Jitters. This guy looks like he drinks too much coffee. I want to say that's probably what they were going for. Snake. Snake! He's definitely a repeat, but I like that one. Snake. Trying to be the Smash announcer. Yuka. That one's cute too. Oh, I kind of forgot I was at a kind of a low bit rate. I wonder if I could bump this up to like 5,000. Maybe we could do that. Maybe not. The stream ended? What? I shouldn't have done that. Oh, crap. It looks like I'm still live. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm working with such crappy internet here. I should stop complaining. It's just, it's very limiting. Okay, Willow, I'm just gonna keep going. I think we're good. Never mind. Okay, okay. I almost had a heart attack. I do appreciate you sticking with me through all my technical difficulties. Hopefully someday I can afford better internet than what we have here. The problem is that, like, it's fine for everything else. Like I don't have any issue with, like, consuming things on the internet, like watching videos. Luna? Is Luna a repeat? Let me look right now. That's just so. Yes, Luna is a repeat. That's okay. I like this card. Okay, let's do Series 2. Fuchsia. I just realized I'm on my second to last batch of these Beckett sleeves. And these I've been using for just about every card that I have. And I have a bunch of these extra like unbranded sleeves that came with my my top loaders. And they're not quite as good of a quality. But I did start using these for my duplicate Series 5 cards. Just because at this point, I have so many of those. But just for the sake of... And I have like... How many of these? I have like... 5? I have 5 packs of these. I have barely even started using. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess I might as well just use them. But the OCD part of my brain makes me want to get some more Beckett sleeves just so they're consistent. It's a pretty minor difference though. Like I already have those. I might as well put them to use, I guess. Blair, I think that's a repeat. Bianca. Okay, Bianca could be new. We'll have to double check on that one. I mean, we'll check all of them, of course. Oops, oops. I dropped one. Okay, we got Bud. He looks like he enjoys some good Bud from time to time. Okay, and then which is this? These might have gotten out of order. Camo Frog. One thing I noticed opening these is they are sequentially ordered. Like in the packs you open. So like they're always... Each one you pull is always going to be a higher number than the previous one. That also means the SP card is going to be first. So just for the sake of... I don't know. Opening packs, I put those at the bottom. So we have a little extra suspense. Katie. I think I have Katie already. I'm only missing 2 SP cards from Series 2. Series 2 is the closest to completion out of the whole bunch. Alright. Now to Series 3. Rodeo. Frigga. Frigga? Not sure how to say that. But how appropriate that it's a penguin. It's not F-R-I-D-G-A. It's F-R-I-G-A. It's not like a fridge. But that was the first thing my mind went to. Gala. How cute is that one? Astrid. Sparrow. Ooh, I like this track. Kind of vaguely recognize this, but I couldn't tell you what the game is. Kind of sounds like a Game Boy game. Blathers. It almost feels like it's a... I don't know. Does this come from Donkey Kong on the Game Boy? I think it's maybe more commonly referred to by the fans, I think, as Donkey Kong 94. Who knows what it is? Okay, I feel like I had Blathers also, but we will check. Okay, Series 4. Stitches. Fairly certain I have this one. Rocco? He has a modern life, last time I heard. Elmer. He looks like someone who was caught sniffing glue and had to be kicked out of Michael's. That's just my speculation. And we have Walt. I don't know. We have Whitman, Disney, Walter White. I'm just trying to think of Walt's. Those are the only three that come to mind. We have Barreled. I definitely have this one. Okay, is this the last one? Yes. Okay. Zipper. I think we have this one too. He is the one who knocks. Or are you talking about Walt? Or Barreled? Or Zipper? People think Zipper is kind of creepy. Because he's like... I think he's supposed to be like in a suit. Like a suit that zips up. Okay, going back to put Zipper in his place. I guess if I just had them in the original order, I wouldn't have to do this. But I'm used to doing that, I guess. Okay, we'll get rid of these packs and then start checking them. All right. Oh, and let's set aside Series 5 for a moment. Okay. Luna. Luna's a repeat. Maybe we will just do one of these. Al is a repeat. Jitters is a repeat. Snake is a repeat. Yuka is a repeat. He doesn't actually... Oh, Zipper doesn't actually have a zipper? I guess I'm crazy then. I don't know why I thought that. No Peace, do you play Animal Crossing? I should know these things, considering how much of Animal Crossing I played. Okay, Willow's a repeat. Katie's a repeat. I know Fuchsia's a repeat already, without looking. Blair. Why would an animal dress up in an animal suit? Well, that's a good question. We have Blair. Bianca. Bianca is not a repeat. Yes. I'm gonna get like increasingly excited for each one of these new cards because there's so few left. Okay, before we put her away, we're gonna get a good look. First card of the night. Okay, Bud's a repeat. Camo Frog is a repeat, I think. Blathers is a repeat. Rodeo, or Rodeo, is a repeat. He's kind of creepy. I just noticed he has like red eyes. I guess he's red eyes after like he's like a rodeo bull. He sees red and he charges. Okay. Frigga is not a repeat. Yes. Heck yeah. Okay, and if I remember right, I think I had the most missing from Series 3 of these 5 series. So it's good that we're helping to bridge that gap a little bit. Or decrease the amount that I still need. Okay, No Peace, thanks for lurking. Thanks for being here. Oh, Gala is also... Yes! That was a good pack. That's 3 so far. 3 out of 6 new ones? That's a great ratio. Okay, Astrid, we have Sparrow. I feel like this one's new. No. Okay, we have Sparrow. Zipper. Zipper is also a repeat. Stitches is a repeat. Rocco's a repeat. What about Elmer? Elmer's a repeat. Walt is also a repeat. Barreled is a repeat, I think. Okay, and back to Luna. Okay, so that was like 3 of this whole bunch, and the rest are just duplicates. Okay, I will take a quick moment to put them away. Just easier to close the binder, I think. Yo, NFN, I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Animal Crossing feels like they should have item cards too. Oh man. I wouldn't give Nintendo any big ideas. They would have to make, there would be thousands of these cards. Although I want to say, did they have those in the original Animal Crossing? I don't know if they might have had e-reader cards for items. That was something that, Animal Crossing Item Amiibo Festival. I'm on one of the subreddits for Animal Crossing Amiibos cards where you can like swap them with other people. And, someone had like a huge collection of those e-reader cards for the GameCube. And I guess they're like very expensive. It was something like I think there's 4 series of cards, of e-reader cards, and like series 4, I guess, was printed really late, and like not many people bought them, so those cards are like incredibly rare. And it was like, I forget the price. It was like at least $50 for a pack. And like, I think they said they were charging like $12, $13, $14 per card, which is just like kind of crazy prices to me. I kind of figured that eventually maybe these cards would be seen in a similar way to those cards. Like, they're kind of a nearly obscure relic that no one really uses. Who knows? But I feel like they printed a lot of these. And I also feel like the e-reader stuff is something, like, that's the kind of thing they were never going to bring back. Like, that was like a one and done, because like the e-reader, I mean, I guess you could say the e-reader flopped. I don't know. It's probably not as bad as some of Nintendo's other arguable failures. But like the amiibo stuff, I mean, we've gotten support for amiibos across a couple different systems, and it, you know, they may be like much less of a focus now, but I think a lot of people are pretty certain the next system is going to have amiibo support. So like, I can only assume the next Animal Crossing would support these, but it's hard to say for sure. Oh, you said whoa, crazy. I had a few weird card game packs when I was young. Did you ever get into e-readers? I had an e-reader. I think I still have it. And definitely one of the standouts of my personal collection is my Eon ticket, which I think I've probably shared pictures of that before. That let you, that was for Ruby and Sapphire, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. And you could scan the Eon ticket card, and it would let you get, I forget, you go to an island or something where you can access either Latios or Latias, like the opposite one from the game you have. So if you had the Eon ticket, you could get both of those Pokemon on the same game, which you were supposed to trade for. Oh, you definitely remember Dragon Ball Z and Harry Potter cards. I didn't know either of those had cards. Is there like a trading card game you play with those, or are they just like for collecting? Oh, I thought they looked so futuristic when I was a kid. I was really into, for a little while, I want to say it was probably around the Generation 3 days. I don't know how long this lasted. They actually printed e-reader dots that you could scan on every Pokemon card that they were selling. And you could, like, I think you could at least, like, scan it and it would give you, like, a little Pokedex entry for the Pokemon. Either that or there was, like, some kind of exclusive, like, little mini game you could play. I don't really know. That was around the time where, though, that I kind of decided that I was not into Pokemon cards anymore. Like the money I had, I would have rather spent on games. And I don't want to say that I regret that decision, because I did pick up a lot of games that I cherished from that era. But also, like, that's when Pokemon cards started getting kind of, like, really expensive. There was, I think it was Sky Ridge. I want to say that was the set. Basically, it was the Pokemon trading card game's last set that was manufactured with Wizards of the Coast. Like, after that, they went with, I don't know who prints them now. They stopped using Wizards of the Coast to do their cards. And that particular set, I think it's called Sky Ridge. they had like a very low print run, and like they were very, very like that's still, those probably aren't as expensive as like the base set, but there are some crazy expensive boxes of those that are sealed that I've seen. And it's like at this point with Pokemon cards, like it's not even like it's an investment. It's not even something that you play. And, you know, I think, for better or worse, I think they've kind of... I would say maybe just for the worse. If you could argue for the worse. The function of them as a game has been upended by, like, the collecting community. And, you know, I'm probably part of it, to be honest. I never really played the game. I just thought the cards looked cool. This track is definitely like good card music. And I have so many duplicates. I'm probably long past the point where I don't need to open any more of these, and I probably could just trade for the ones I don't have. But I'm also at the point where I feel like I might as well just open the card packs to see what I have. And like the more that I pull organically, the less I will have to trade for. And you know, if I'm trying to get outside help from someone else to finish the collection, you know, I can't be assured that someone else is gonna take as good care of these as I am. Like, I've seen plenty of people trading them that they don't even put them in a sleeve. And it's like, you know, they're still gonna maintain their functionality even if they're not in like impeccable condition, but I would like them to be in as good condition as possible. I have wondered, I don't think I'm really necessarily interested in doing this, but I have wondered, like, do people grade these cards? Like PSA? I have no idea. I'm sure someone does, but I bet some of these cards, there's like a very low population on PSA. I can't imagine that that's widely done right now. And like these came out during arguably like one of the lowest interest periods in Nintendo's history. Like people were, myself included, you know, I had a Wii U, don't get me wrong, I had some games, but like that was not a period of Nintendo that I think really excited people. So, you know, with the reprints around the New Horizons period, I think people got probably more into these cards than they were originally, like back in like 2015, 16. But all in all, I can't imagine there's a lot of people getting these cards graded. I'd be very surprised to see that there were that many. And it's not like I really have the spare cash to spend on something like that. But the thought has crossed my mind. I'd probably rather just, I don't know, trade them. And I don't have a very high hope of this. But I think I may have talked in the past about there are 2 exclusive to Japan amiibo cards that were only distributed in like a magazine. And they are very, very expensive. Like hundreds of dollars each. There's a Isabelle card and a KK Slider card. And it's kind of hard for me to believe that there's someone out there who would be willing to trade those cards for like some of these cards, but honestly, if I could trade like these entire boxes away for those 2 cards, I wouldn't even mind at the end of the day. Like, if it came to that, I would happily do that. Okay. Those have all been put away. And now we have Series 5. Okay. I only really care about this first card. What do we got? CJ. I want to say I pulled him last time. Okay, we'll put him in the regular sleeve. And these other ones we're going to put in my sleeves of slightly shittier quality. I have so many of these. The amount of duplicates I have is insane. And we have Quinn. Not sure why I randomly announced that one. They're all repeats. Okay, 437. $434. $431. $429. Okay, and let me just double check CJ. Maybe we don't have that one. Oh, Nick, sorry I missed your message. NFN. If you could get a movie for any game franchise, what would it be? Oh, I don't know if I've talked about this with you before. Okay, so if we're being slightly more realistic about that question, I would say I would love to see a Metroid movie. I feel like we've talked about this. I feel like a Metroid movie would be so sick. Like, Metroid is openly stated to be heavily inspired by the Alien film franchise. So, I feel like that's just such an obvious thing to do. Like, they could take a lot of inspiration from those movies. Okay, I'm just checking. I do have CJ, so we're gonna put him away. Yeah, so, give us a Metroid movie. And don't put a lot of characters in it. I would prefer no dialogue at all, ideally. Very little, if any. Evoke the feeling of isolation and dread that the series is known for. It might be a bit of a challenging movie to pull off well. But I think there's a lot of potential in that idea. Okay, that's a slightly more realistic request. If I were to have a less realistic request, I would say, like take like Earthbound and turn Earthbound into a movie. I feel like that would be so sick. And like, those games have a great story that is, I don't know. Like, I think those games are kind of dated, and the gameplay has not aged super well in a lot of cases. At least with the first two games. But like, I feel like there's a lot of potential there. And that movie, Earthbound, is honestly, that might make a better, like turn that into, I would maybe turn that into like an anime with like episodes, like a TV show. Maybe that's the format I think would be better for that. And like, I don't know, even Mother 3. Like, but the thing is, like, with that is, they're not going to adapt something like that was never localized. Like, if we're talking like what Nintendo would do, they would only do something that people have some kind of baseline familiarity with. So like, maybe more realistically, they could turn like, and maybe even the first game. Like, I feel like all three of the Mother games have a really compelling story. But the technology used to bring those stories to life, I don't know. It's just like, the games themselves are quite primitive by today's standards. And I think those could use a really interesting adaptation. Oh yeah, Metroid would be a GOAT choice. I think a movie would be perfect. Like, it doesn't need a full TV series. Yeah, a movie would be... that's one that I think a TV series would not make much sense for Metroid. But like, you could make like a really, really compelling, like, hour and a half kind of experience. Maybe even 2 hours. Maybe even make it like a horror movie. Like that's the only kind of franchise Nintendo has that I feel like you could do something like that with. Everything else is like a little bit too cheery. Oh yeah, I'm saving the Earthbound series for a rainy day. I think I'm gonna love the last two. Yeah, I'm not gonna come here. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna say that the first game is an excellent game. It's not. It's not aged well. But what I will say about that game is, it does have a great spine. Like the backbone of that game is good. It's just, it's filled with 8-bit RPG that was not balanced correctly. And it's like, it's really frustratingly difficult, and the random encounters are incessant. It's one of those games where you walk one square and you get another random encounter. 2 squares, random encounter. Like, every couple squares, there's a random encounter. And it's like, in places, it's way too high. Earthbound is a lot easier. That game is, you know, like, if you're just playing for the first time, you might have some difficulties, but it's a much more forgiving game than the first game. And then Mother 3, I'd say, is a little harder than the second game. But it's definitely the best game of the lot. And it's the kind of game... It's the kind of game that I would recommend going in completely blind, if possible, if you haven't already learned details about that game. Yeah, horror vibes Metroid movie would be insane. Yeah, what else would be good? I mean, I'm trying to think, like, you know, they've already done Resident Evil movies. I haven't really ever seen those. They just did a Borderlands movie, and it was really bad, right? Like, it's like a tremendous flop of a movie. What else? Have they done a BioShock movie? I feel like that could be pretty compelling. They've done Fallout. what other things have been turned into shows? Oh, we have there's an Animal Crossing anime movie, which I don't think was ever localized. But it's definitely that's closer to like, at least as far as I understand, like it's closer to like a slice of life kind of movie. Like there's no villain in Animal Crossing. There's no kind of conflict that's happening. It's just like, oh, things are happening and it's cute. You know, it's not a very deep experience. I want to say that there is a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney musical in Japan, which sounded really, really interesting to me. I would be very interested to see like how that was adapted. And like, you know, that could be a great show, honestly. That's another one that I think that should just be an anime, I think. And that one would be perfect for like an episodic kind of a show. And heck, I mean, while we're at it, Professor Layton might be a decent show. That game has great art. I really, really like the look of it. And like the music is excellent. The plot is, I think it kind of varies depending on the game. It's like varying degrees of believability. I think I've played some of them before, and it's like, the twist is kind of contrived. But that's not, you know, the point of those games is to solve puzzles. It's not really the plot as much. Yet the musicals in Japan are insane. Like, so many anime get turned into stage shows. Do they have like a... I'm trying to think of just something ridiculous. Do they have like Attack on Titan as a musical? I feel like that would be so hilarious. But like, how are you going to depict like a giant on stage? You know, like you're going to see the legs and you're going to see the hands. You're not going to be able to really, I don't know. I feel like that'd be hard to adapt. Okay, we got Lopez. Oh, and of course, I mean, I'm just thinking of things that already exist. There is a Kirby anime. Kirby right back at ya. No Peace is back. Hello, No Peace. We're just talking about video game franchises that have been adapted into like shows or movies. Or we were also talking about like the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney musical. Yeah, and I said my number one request for a video game movie adaptation would be Metroid. And I was saying how well I think Metroid would be adapted into like a feature-length kind of horror film, or what I would want them to really emphasize is like, this is a game, or this is a movie that emulates the isolation you feel when you play Metroid. And like that there would be hopefully very little dialogue. Like, you don't need dialogue for that kind of a movie. You just need like really good visuals and like some scary stuff that happens. And you know, Metroid is the kind of thing that like there are very few characters. You know, like it's mostly about Samus like fighting aliens and stuff. Like you don't need a lot of character development. You just need like, to me, you know, just some satisfying like set pieces and action. Captain, yes. Oh, Metal Gear Solid and God of War off the top of my head. I have thought definitely, I'm not as familiar with God of War, but Metal Gear Solid would be, I think, a sick adaptation. Like, there's just so much material for Metal Gear Solid. Okay, finally. It's been such a long time since I got a new SP card. Oh, and my favorite horror is probably Dead Space. Yeah, Dead Space would probably work really great. Yeah, Kojima games are obviously so rich with material. Yeah, they could do like... I think at minimum they could probably do a movie on each of the main games. They could do a 5-movie series. And like, what's his new game? He's working with Jordan Peele. I forget what the game is called, but it's like, it's very like movie. It seems like it's closer to a movie than maybe anything he's even made before. And like, those games are already like rich with cinematics, but it seems like this new one is like, you know, like they're really going for like photorealism with this game. It looks pretty crazy. That was like the teaser with, I want to say it was the Game Awards where they announced that. And it's like a girl with a black background, and she's just like, she's like scared and she's like screaming, and that's like all they showed. And it's like, it's so good looking, you can't quite tell if they just filmed a girl or like a lady, or if it's like game footage. It's really not clear. Oh, he's working with Guillermo del Toro? What game is that he's working with? I wasn't aware of that. Or is he working with him on a game? Coco. Yeah, unfortunately with Nintendo, I kind of fear that like they're gonna do like 8 Mario movies over the next 20 years or whatever. I think their IP that they actually use in movies are gonna be a lot more limited than anyone is hoping. Like, they're doing the Zelda movie. And like, I'm sure it'll probably be done pretty well, but it's hard for me to imagine that anything other than like Mario and Zelda are going to be that much of a success. Like, because these other game franchises are just not very well known, unfortunately. It doesn't give me any pleasure to say that, but like Mario is universally known. Mario is as well known as Mickey Mouse. They don't have anything like that besides Mario. I mean, maybe Animal Crossing. I'm trying to think of their like top sellers. Those are probably the top 3. Mario, Zelda, Animal Crossing. And it's like, I feel like Pokemon is not even in the conversation, because it's like, that's like a whole separate thing. They already make Pokemon movies. I mean, they did I guess they did Detective Pikachu. I kind of forgot about that. That predated any of these other Nintendo movies. And I didn't think Detective Pikachu was half bad. I mean, like, I feel like it could have been so much worse than what it was. Oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put Series 3 here. Diva. Pippi. Violet. Derwin. And Franklin. Okay, Series 4. Oops. Oh, heck yeah, I recognize this track. This is from Dr. Mario 64, which is a version of Dr. Mario I feel like is not very well... Not very... what am I saying? Not... It's a little bit of a more obscure version of Dr. Mario. I think Wario is the enemy in that game. That was like a really late Nintendo 64 release. I want to say that was like even 2001 maybe? I don't think... I want to say Paper Mario was maybe one of the last major releases on the N64. Jacques. Yeah, and there's not that many, at least from Nintendo, there's not too many like 2D releases on the N64. That was really when we started deprioritizing 2D games at the or prioritizing 3D at the expense of 2D. And it's kind of a shame, because I think they both have their own merits. And I think we swung a little bit too hard in the 3D direction. And 2D kind of became relegated to like handhelds only. Like it gained a reputation like this is lesser than a 3D game. And like I understand maybe why that happened, but it is kind of unfortunate. Remember I had a friend in high school who he was very upset around the time where like I remember I bought New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And I wanted to play it as a group, and he like didn't even want to play it. He was like, "This is lazy," and I'm not denying that. Probably was a little bit lazy for Nintendo. Like they could have came up with something a little more creative than like the same art assets and like sound assets as a DS game. That's valid, but it was still a good game. Like I enjoyed playing that game. Okay, we have Lopez. I think we have Octavian. We have Octavian. Tutu is new. Okay, Eunice. Eunice. Eunice is a repeat. Oh! Another one. Benjamin. Benjamin is new as well. That's pretty good. 2 new ones in 1 pack. Okay, what about Isabel? Isabel's a repeat. Ozzy is a repeat. Rodney is a repeat. Coco is a repeat. Kitty is a repeat. Anacotti is a repeat. I know that because I remember. Franklin. Franklin is a repeat. Bam is a repeat. Diva is a repeat. Pippi is a repeat. Violet is a repeat. Derwin is a repeat. Phineas is a repeat. Eric is a repeat. Fang is a repeat. Ribot is a repeat. Jacques is a repeat. Angus is a repeat. Okay. Oh, sorry. That first pack, I got 3 new ones. Okay, maybe I'm gonna just quickly set these aside. And while we're here, we'll do Series 5. Okay. Let's look at our single SP card that we need. Label is a new one! Yes! Heck yeah. Okay, we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these cards. Yeah. We have Sable and Label. And Mabel. Mabel, Sable, Label. All right. Okay, put these other ones away. Oh, no piece. I don't know if I asked you this before, but what do you plan to do with the repeat cards? I'm probably going to... Well, it kind of depends on like if I get all the ones I need or not. Basically, I'm hoping to complete the collection by swapping cards that I don't have with the repeats. But then after that, I'm probably going to have a bunch left over. So I wasn't sure if I was going to sell them off or, I don't know, ideally swap them for maybe other stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe swapping them for like Switch games that I'd like to complete my or I'm not going to say I'm going to ever complete my Switch game collection, but, you know, like for example, like I've been wanting to play through Xenoblade, like Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3. I have 3, and I have Xenoblade Torna, which is like an expansion for 2, but I don't have Xenoblade 1 or 2, so like, I don't know if anyone would swap for those though, like, but they have like, there's a subreddit called Game Swap, where you can like, put lists of stuff that you have, and then you can post lists of stuff that you don't have that you would like to trade for. So I might trade for stuff that I don't have. I might sell them like on Mercari or eBay or something. The other thing that went through my mind was like how much easier it is to like touch the amiibo cards on a controller. Like, where is my controller? Oh, okay. Like, it's like 100 times easier to just do this with these cards in the what are these called? The top loaders. So part of me was thinking like it wouldn't be the worst thing if I just had like, I don't expect to get like a duplicate set of these, like a complete duplicate set, but I'll certainly have a lot of them, so I don't know. I was definitely hoping I could trade out, like, I have cards. There's quite a few of these that I have like 3 or 4 or 5 duplicates of each. So I definitely would like to get rid of the like many numbered duplicates at least. Like, I'd be fine just having 1 duplicate of each. But it completely depends on what I pull here. And at the very least, like, you know, I've never really calculated like how much money I've spent on all these, but it might be nice to eventually kind of recoup some of my costs with all these duplicates, just, you know, maybe just by selling them off. But, you know, really, the money is not the important part for me. Like, I would sooner... like, I would like to help someone else complete a collection of these, you know? Okay, I don't know what this track is, but I kind of recognize this. What is this? I almost feel like this is... This feels like this thing that might be in Smash Bros. I don't know what this would be. Oh, I can find it for you? Okay, do you want to hear it? Do you want to know the timestamp? I'm still on that same playlist. The Niche and Obscure, the final. Okay, I'm about at 4 hours and 45 minutes. Probably isn't hard to find with the timestamp. What is this? This definitely sounds like something that's in Smash Bros. But this probably isn't like the Smash, like, it's not like the remix version. It's probably like the original. Oh. Oh, yes. Chu Soju Mecha MG. Mario Nation gear. Okay, that's definitely in Smash. Because I recognize Mario Nation gear. I don't know if that's in Brawl or Smash 4. Maybe even Ultimate. I feel like I have a pretty good aural memory. Like if I hear something, like I can recall, or at least like I can recognize it as something I've heard before. Oh, that's satisfying. Like I actually, like that is something I've heard before. 100%. Oh, I don't know if you remember last time I streamed. There was a track that I was kind of like losing it over. I think I said like I feel really nostalgic for this, even though I don't know if I recognize it. But I looked that one up. It was Kremlantis from Donkey Kong Land, and I was nostalgic for that because I played that game. I played Donkey Kong Land as a kid. And oh man, that one is that's like such a good track. You know, like Game Boy had a reputation for being primitive, and like it was, but there's still a lot of technically impressive things on the Game Boy. Yes, Donkey Kong Land, the Game Boy game. Commonly mistaken as like a it's a game completely independent from the Super Nintendo series. It's actually a different game. It's not just like a Game Boy version of Donkey Kong Country. The levels are completely original. A lot of people don't know that. Like, it's not a conversion. It's an original game. Like, I mean, obviously using a lot of those assets like scaled down to the Game Boy, but it's its completely own games. And growing up, I didn't have a Super Nintendo. I just had a Game Boy. And actually, well, I should say, I was a kid when the Game Boy, probably like around the Game Boy Pocket days, which I want to say was like, I don't know, the Game Boy Pocket might have came out in 96 or 98. And like, that was around the time where I started playing video games. I would say the Super Nintendo was a little bit before my time. Because I was born in 92. And so by the time the N64 came out, I was 4 years old. Like, so I was a little too young for Super Nintendo. Yeah, you should, it might be worth looking up. Donkey Kong Land. It's completely separate games. And like, I don't know, the SNES games were probably better. I'm not saying that they probably weren't. But the Game Boy games are definitely worth experiencing on their own terms. Okay, last card. Alrighty. I need to take a very quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. And we're back. Just gotta do some hydration. Just demolish that water bottle. Okay, might as well do some more. Okay, I think we've opened 10 packs so far. Just to be like extra OCD, I'm holding on to the packs. I don't really know why. I thought I might have a use for them. But maybe we won't. At the very least, I have a hard record of how many packs I've opened. I kind of lost track. Okay. Do I have another set of 5? I think I did. I separated these prior to the stream. Okay, so I have... How many more of these do I have? I have... all these other stacks. We're getting there. I don't have too many more to do. Probably have like maybe one more stream left of these packs. Oh, and then I have 2 extra packs of Series 1 that are not reflected here, and 2 extra packs of Series 5. But okay, so maybe let's just make a few more groupings. So these are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have grouped together. Maybe let's just do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops, wrong order. 1, 2, 3, 4. No 5. And then 1. Okay, so I have 4 more complete groupings of 1 through 5. So I have one. I have an extra pack of 5 to complete this one, so I technically have 5 of these. And then I would have 3 extra packs of Series 1 and only 1 extra pack of Series 5 besides these ones. Ooh, I like this track. 4 hours 58 minutes. The timestamp for that one. We'll do 2 packs at once this time. I just have so much to get through. Yo, Demon Shark, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Hope you've been staying up with the Mario Kart lately. Just opening more amiibo cards. Just doing what we do. Oh, you're about to get to bronze 2? Is that the, what is that, the MMR? I forgot what it's called. Like the Mario Kart competitive league. Oh, this is art style Digi-Drive. Abiso. What is that for? Art style Digi-Drive? Is that for the Game Boy Advance? This sounds like too high quality to be Game Boy Advance. This almost sounds like a Wii game. Or DS, maybe? Maybe these were DSi. This kind of feels like a racing game. Yo, I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. It's a lovely evening because you guys are here. Watching me light my money on fire on camera. Although, I should say, I already lit my money on fire long ago, and I'm just documenting the results, I guess. I think I said this before, I've had these cards for so long, just sitting in my cabinet. I felt like this is, me getting around to doing this is so overdue. Oh, our style Digi-Drive is a DS game. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, I feel like doing 2 at once now. Maybe I am just gonna push on through and try and finish this. And then, of course, the amiibo card journey is not even finished because I have 20 packs of Mario Sports Superstars also. But I kind of felt like focusing on that after I do the Animal Crossing cards. Is this MK gameplay in the background or someone else is playing? I recorded this gameplay in the past week. And it's just a replay of the gameplay I recorded. I kind of wanted something to be playing while I do this. I thought it might help a little bit with like retention. Yeah, it might be kind of hard to make out, but you will see my username on the results the end of every race. You will see Mofax. Yeah, we're still in the 19,000 range. The next goal for Mario Kart will be to get past 20,000. don't know if anyone else struggles with this, but I definitely have struggled with burnout, and I'm trying to be better about it, which is why this is, I think, the third stream in a week, or in a row. I've done about one a week. And in the past, like, I've just done it too much, and I've gotten burned out from it, and then I quit. And so I'm trying to be better about that. So I would like to stream more than once a week. Oh, you're trying to get to 60K. You're so good at this game. I'm in awe of your Mario Kart skills. Okay. I guess we'll just do a huge stack again. I like the game a lot, so I put a lot of hours into it. Oh, oops. Oh my goodness. I accidentally reset the playlist. Oh no, I went to the next one. I guess that's fine. I did not mean to do that. Okay, maybe I'll try... I wonder how far was I? Oh, dang. I wish I hadn't done that. Oh, well. Oh, well. I just went to a random place in this playlist. Oh, you said unpacked the card. Tired. Did you mean car? Or are you talking about me unpacking doing these cards? I'm kind of tired, too, honestly. What time is it? Oh, yeah. It's past midnight here. Hope everyone is having a lovely day, lovely evening. We got Fauna. Oh, just tired, so I'm watching and chilling. Well, thanks for being here. It means a lot to me that you guys come back. And I think I might have missed some of the videos you posted in the Discord, but I'll definitely go through each one and give you that like. I'm so thankful that you wanted to promote your videos in my Discord. You know, the Discord is pretty scant on activity, so I'm thankful that, like, anyone is contributing what they're creating there. I'm hoping I can expand it. Yeah, each of those likes does help the algorithm. If we encourage the algorithm to recommend the video to more people. The way I see YouTube is like a long, slow climb up a mountain. It's not something that is... I mean, maybe some people have a better strategy to, like, really get there quickly, but it's something that I feel like you have to put a lot of dedicated time and attention into. And you'll get there. Lyle? I think we have Lyle. Oh, Kabuki. We got 2 of these Kabukis. Oh, and another Phil? What in the world? What are the chances of that? And another Flo? Oh my goodness. What in the world? And another Muffy? What? How are so many of these the same? This is rigged. Get the impression that these are rigged. And Joan. Ah, do I have Joan? I don't think I do. Well, look. Wow. I'm debating if I should pull... Maybe I have these in front of me. It's going to be more of a pain to move the binder than it is to just pull more cards. I can't believe we got all those duplicates. That's crazy. Okay, Series 2 now. Gwen. Lucha. I don't recognize this one. Peck. Sly. Timbra. I have this one. I feel like her name is like timbre, which is like a musical term, like relating to like the quality or like the resonance of a tone. That might not be quite the right definition. Ed. Flip. Agnes. 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 Yo, Squidly! I hope you're having a lovely day? Not sure what time it is for you. We are opening amiibo cards, that's for sure. I'm probably like... Oh, it's 8:13 a.m. That's awesome. Oh, so what's the time difference? For me, it's... You're 8 hours ahead of me. Wow. Yeah, I have a couple... I have a couple dozen cards away from finishing the Animal Crossing set. Yeah, so I've been ripping these packs open. I did a couple of these streams like a long time ago, like probably a year and a half ago or so. But this is the third one I've done recently. Do they still sell amiibo packs? I don't. They're really hard to find now. Back when I lived in Boston, I was able to find them at the Target on Boylston, like the city Target. They had, for quite a while, they had them like in the amiibo section at the games, like the place where they sell electronics and video games. They had them like available to just like, they weren't even behind the glass. Like you could just go pick them up. And that was my Target for a while, was like my guilty pleasure. I would go to Target, I would get some other stuff at Target sometimes, but I would pretty much go there almost exclusively as an excuse to just buy some more of these packs. And I would go there and like, it was hard to stomach how much they cost, to be honest with you. But I would go and, I'd buy like 5, 6, 7, 8 packs at once. But now it's like, and the thing about them is I would never see them online. The only place I was able to buy Series 1 through 4 packs online is from the Nintendo store directly. But now it's like, the only place that the only place I'm able to find any packs at all is Target.com, and they only have Series 5 packs. The Series 5 packs, I somehow still have more of them. But 1 through 4, it seems like they've gone back out of print. So these are kind of all I'm probably going to be able to pick up. Oh yes, City Target. Wasn't that like the first City Target or something? That's news to me. Oh, wow. I love... honestly, that store... I said that already. That store is my guilty pleasure. I would just go there and... Honestly, sometimes I wouldn't even just buy anything. I would just walk around. I'm seeing so many more trading card games now. Disney Lorcana is hot right now. I've heard about that. Which one is the cat everyone likes? Is it Anka? I have Anka. She's like a... Oh, she's Egyptian. You might... Maybe I could show you that. Yeah, Anka, she's like all Egyptianed out. I think that's one of the most expensive cards, actually. Oh, no, the other cat. Blanca? Blanca's kind of popular. She's kind of like literally a blank slate. Oh, but yes, please show Anka. I have no idea what the big deal is with City Target, but I remember the launch was a big deal. That's really interesting. See, I think... I don't know, are you a Boston native, or are you... Oh, Raymond, yes. Oh, I have a ton of Raymond. Okay. Do I have Raymond? Let me show you. Okay, so I have a binder I'm trying to fill out, but I also have, like, duplicates upon duplicates upon duplicates upon duplicates. How many Raymonds do you think I have right now? I have so... Yeah, and I know he was, like, really popular. Or he probably is. The reason he was so sought after for a while was because he did not have an amiibo card. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 duplicate Raymonds. Just in this stack. I probably have more in the other stack. Yeah. So he was sought after because he is in Series 5. And the Series 5... amiibo cards were not, I think that was 2021 or 2022. So when New Horizons launched, there wasn't a way to actually summon him into your island. You had to just like play the villager lottery. And to be honest, I was never like I didn't ever really care about that aspect of the game because like there's nothing that really, aside from visually, the villagers like have like, depending on the personality group of the villagers, they have the exact same dialogue as like there could be like 6 villagers that literally they say the exact same thing. Damn. Yeah, I've been at this for a while. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm just going through each of these sets and just seeing what I have already and putting in the new cards that I don't have yet, and the rest of them are just going in vinyl top loaders. I remember that one dude who made a deer ethno state. What is that? That's just like every villager is a deer? That's so funny. we do a little fascism. Check first comment. That's so funny. Okay, Paula. We definitely have Paula. Okay, and Miranda. I don't think we have Miranda. Miranda Cosgrove of iCarly. That one is definitely new. I've never seen that one before. Ooh, something. Okay, wait. We're gonna reserve this one for another top loader. Okay, we're on our last pack of these sleeves. I don't have any more. Miley Cyrus just got that big Disney award? What is it, like a Lifetime Achievement Award from Disney or something? I mean, she did hit it big. Been reading up on her career. Well, and of course she had Billy Ray Cyrus, which, you know, having someone else in the business probably helped with that a little bit. There was that one bit of her schedule at... Oh, yeah. She was reading her schedule when she was 13. She had her first interview of the day at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, she's reading through it kind of almost like in disbelief. Like, how did I ever stick to a schedule like this as a kid? Like, this is crazy that they would put a kid through that. Yeah, she's the first Disney star to make it out of being a Disney star without being just a Disney star. Who else? What was it? There was like the Mickey Mouse Club. I think like Britney Spears and like Justin Timberlake and probably like a lot of other people. I think were like they started like that. I don't know if I had the name right. I want to say it was something like that. Well, yeah, and you know, as soon as she got out of the Hannah Montana, you know, she shed the family-friendly label pretty quickly, it seems like. Radio stations wouldn't play Disney Channel stars when they stopped being a part of Disney. Oh, because they didn't take them seriously. Interesting. Miley was actually able to make popular music after Hannah Montana. Yeah, I mean, she had a lot of bangers, that's for sure. I don't know what the first one was. I mean, like, Party of the USA is pretty... That's like a big hit. I mean, it is a party in the USA. We got our hands up. They're playing our song. You know it's gonna be okay. I don't really actually know the lyrics very well. I just kind of love the memes of Hannah Montana, like the little musical interludes between scenes. Oh yeah, like those ones are so funny to me. You can tell I'm like a great singer also. Biscuit? I don't know if I've seen this one before. I'm getting to that phase of my life where I'm appreciating popular music I shunned. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone gets to a point where it's like, you know, actually something I might have shunned because I wanted to look cool or I wanted to be different. Like, I can actually just acknowledge, like, that Lady Gaga is a good singer. Like, that's just true. Like, I'm not going to say Lady Gaga is, like, my favorite, but she has a career that you have to respect. Like, it's, like, undeniable, you know? Lady Gaga is an insanely good singer. I don't know if I am familiar with Pitbull. What kind of music is Pitbull? Is that a band? Bruh. You don't know Mr. Worldwide? I don't know if I do. It may be something that, like, I've heard, but I just maybe don't know it by name. Okay, and the SP cards. Okay, big money, big money, big money! Franklin again. I think I've already pulled this one today. I know you want me. You know I want ya. And Leaf. I think I have this one too, but I think I said this before. I only need 2 of these SP cards on Series 2. Series 3, excuse me. I just love the holographic effect on these. It's kind of subtle, but it's really nice. How many am I missing? I'm like, probably by now, maybe like 40 out of, how many? There's almost 600. I think if I don't count the Japanese exclusive amiibo cards, including the Mario Sport Superstars, there are 598, I think. But if I were to... Whatever 598 is minus 91. 507? I think that's how many total cards there are in the Animal Crossing series. Oh yeah, Nintendo never phones it in. Yeah, and like, you know, Nintendo has a history. They go way back making cards. So it's like, you know, they may be primarily a video game company these days, but the cards are really high quality. That's one thing I like about these. Who is the rarest? That's a good question. The rarest cards are probably the Welcome Amiibo cards. I could probably show them in the binder. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it up so you can see a little bit better. So there are series 1 through 5 in Animal Crossing. Those did get reprinted. 1 through 5 I was able to find at Target. There are 50 Welcome Amiibo cards. You might be able to see a 50 here. It might be kind of hard to tell. But I wasn't able to find any English packs of Welcome Amiibo. So the one case where I relented and got Japanese cards is for the Welcome Amiibo set. I bought a sealed box of 20 packs of Welcome Amiibo cards from Japan. And I was lucky enough to get all 50 in that box. So I was really happy I bought a box as opposed to like individual packs, because I want to say that they probably guaranteed a complete set in a box. I'm not really sure. Yo, that one little gamer, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely evening. I assume it's the evening. It's evening for me. I'm just showing off my amiibo cards. We're opening so many amiibo cards. And I was just showing off some of the rarest ones. But the actual single rarest ones are... there are 2 Japanese exclusive promo cards that are hundreds of dollars each. Oh hey Squidly, have a great sleep. Thanks for checking in. I hope you have a amazing day. Oh, I wish I could open an e-reader pack. Those e-reader cards are really rare these days. Amiibo cards are such a specific idea. Yeah, definitely. They only make these cards to market a video game that uses them. I swear Nintendo every 10 years tries the card thing. E-reader, the AR cards for 3DS, then amiibo cards. Oh, that one little gamer, it's afternoon for you. Nice. You must be in, like... Australia? I have no idea. Because for me, it's probably like 12:30 for me here. I'm in Central Time. Okay, and we're just getting these cards sorted and opened, and I'm hoping to get as many of them as possible before I have to trade for the cards that I still need. We're just listening to some obscure Nintendo music. Croquet, I definitely have this one. Croak. Maybe that's what it's called. Croak. Croak the Frog. Pietro. Oh wait, oops, this one. Eric. I think we opened Eric before already today. Rod. And Ribot. We definitely picked him already today. Or pulled him, I should say. And Kevin. Kevin? Do we have Kevin? I gotta go. I'm gonna play Roblox. I hope you have a wonderful time playing Roblox. Thanks for checking in. Kevin Bacon? yeah, exactly. He is Kevin Bacon. I mean, quite literally. He's Kevin and he's made of bacon. Thanks, bro. Oh, I'm so happy each and every one of you is coming and just say a little something to let me know you're here. You guys are great. Oh, Demon Shark, I'm just listening. Awesome. Yeah, it's maybe like not the most exciting stream visually, but I wanted to... That's kind of why I added the Mario Kart gameplay, just so there's like something going on. O'Hare. And the first time I did this, I was like... Demon Shark, you were here too. We were actually like playing Mario Kart. But like I just have so many cars to open that I figured that I would never be able to actually get through all these if I was taking half the time to like play the game. Is this the last one? Okay, I did the... Okay, here we go. We have one more regular card on Series 4. Ooh, some melee footage for the background. That's a great idea. Maybe I could record some Slippy? The problem for my internet is just like, well, one, I'm not that good, like, relatively, and, like, my internet kind of sucks, and I get quit out on a lot when I play. I think I did start making, like a highlight reel of some gameplay, and I never really finished it. Video editing is not my strength. Like, I'm actually, like, hilariously bad at editing videos. Celeste. Yeah, there's just, like, so many projects that I have abandoned over the course of my life. It's actually insane. I'm so good at starting something and then never finishing it because I have a perfectionist complex. That's half the reason I stopped streaming. Is like, I just felt like I wasn't doing it very well, and I gave up. I temporarily gave up, I should say. And, you know, life circumstances. Making a big move. Having to hit the reset button on your life. You know, we're definitely in a better place now. But it was, we had a big transition about a year ago. I moved about 11 months ago. So we're coming up on a year living in our current situation. And I can't lie and say that it's been perfect. There's been challenges, certainly. But it's definitely better than the problems we had before, that's for sure. Problems we have now are very minor. Oh, oops. Sasha? Okay, wait. We already have Sasha. Did I forget to put this card on the top? Okay, Mabel. Okay, I have Mabel. I'm gonna just reflexively put the SP card on the bottom. Okay. Daisy May? I think we have this one too. Okay, and the rest of these are guaranteed duplicates. Oh yeah, and in regards to Melee or like recording something on an older system, I mean Melee or Slippy is, you know, something we're playing on the computer. But one thing I've wanted for a long time, pretty much as long as I've known about it, is one of those RetroTink 4Ks where they upscale footage from older systems and make it look real purty. I had a weird issue with the HDMI adapter I'm using on my GameCube, where my monitor the monitor is not detecting the input from either my N64 or my GameCube or what else? I think those are the main ones. And the capture card picks it up. So like in the past I have played just looking at the capture card output. But I would eventually like to get the RetroTink. And like in that case, I would probably actually ditch the HDMI adapter that I would use and probably try and get some kind of composite or component signal. Or like with N64, ideally you want to use like S-video. And like I don't even have an S-video cable. But you get your the best thing to do for N64 is get your N64 RGB modded to output in RGB instead of whatever it is normally, composite. I don't really know. But if you got the S-video cable on the N64 into the RetroTink, it looks so good. Ooh, what is this? This doesn't even sound like game music. This sounds like a chill bossa. Nintendo sure likes putting bossa in their music, in their soundtracks. I'm like, I like listening to it. Okay, let's put these Series 5 cards away first. Oh. I think in regards to Slippy, I think I started making a compilation of like waiting for game, like, and sometimes it like people were quitting out on me because like my connection was bad, but sometimes they would quit just because like I was winning. And I think I had it titled "Waiting for Game," like ... Because, like, there's something about, like, people quit out on Peach, and they get mad. Like, people get mad that Peach is beating them. You know, because Peach is a floaty character that sucks. Right? And if I'm playing Fox or Falco or Marth, I'm supposed to win. You're not supposed to win against those characters as Peach. And yet, it happens sometimes. I mean, usually I just get completely steamrolled because I don't sit on Slippy and play all the time. I'm definitely not a Slippy, sweaty tryhard. There may have been a period in my life where I was a little bit more like that. One thing about games is like I feel like I burn out easily on games and like I want to move on to something else. Like a game like Animal Crossing, for me to get over 1,000 hours in any game is pretty rare. It doesn't have it very much. And like I felt like I got pretty burned out on that game too. But I mean, when you play something every day for years on end, that's bound to happen. And especially so when you feel like you've... I definitely didn't... I wouldn't say I completed everything, but I got far enough in completing stuff that I didn't see much motivation in continuing to play. And like with my island in Animal Crossing, like I decorated pretty much the entire thing. And like now I'm at the point where if I wanted to redo something, it's kind of an overwhelming feeling because you have to deconstruct something to actually build something new. And it's mostly like your pocket space fills up and like my storage is almost full. And but I guess something I could finish that that's kind of maybe part of the reason I'm doing this is, I had almost finished playing Animal Crossing, but I didn't have any of these cards. So these cards were kind of like another thing to complete. Not only that, but also I started seeing them available at Target to buy. So I started buying them. But they've since, I think, gone out of print again. Okay, Series 5 cards put away. Just getting these cards out of the way. We'll go backwards this time. So I have space for about 100 extra cards. I think I want to say there are 613 total amiibo cards, 15 of which are Japanese exclusive. So I may or may not end up like really even counting those in a complete collection. But this binder stores 720 cards. Yes, Katrina's new. Yes. I thought this was new because I didn't recognize this card. Okay, Celeste is a repeat. Boone is a repeat. Croquet is a repeat. Eric is a repeat. Pietro is a repeat. I recognize that one. Rod is a repeat. Ribot, repeat. What about Kevin? Kevin's a repeat. Margie's a repeat. O'Hare's a repeat. And Grizzly's a repeat. Well, at least we got the SP card. That's by far the ones that are going to be the most challenging to find, I assume. Okay, let's go to Series 3. Okay, we have 201, 202, 203, 204. We just need 207 and 211 and 215. Okay. Leaf. Leaf is a repeat. Franklin is a repeat. Miranda is new. Just as I suspected. It's good to see. Okay, Paula is a repeat. Spork is a repeat, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Genji is a repeat. Wait, I think so. 253. Yep. Daisy is a repeat. Bree is a repeat. Biscuit. 279. Biscuit is new also, yes. No Peace. It's late where I am, so I'm headed to bed. Thanks for checking in, No Peace. I hope you have a lovely sleep, lovely evening. It's getting late for me, too. I may not be up for much longer either. Thanks for being here. You're the best. Okay, and Frank. Frank is a repeat. Barbara's a repeat. And Chrissy's a repeat. Chrissy Teigen. Okay, let's do Series 2 now. I'm digging this eShop music. Makes me think it's like 2013 again, or whatever. I don't know what year this eShop music was from. Okay, Series 2. What do we got? Layla. Layla's a repeat. Blanca's a repeat. What about Lucha? Lucha's a repeat. Gwen is a repeat. Sly is a repeat. Peck is a repeat. Timbro's a repeat. Ed is a repeat. Agnes is a repeat. Flip is a repeat. Charlize is a repeat. Oh, but Pango's new. Yes. Oh, I never showed Anka to Squidly. Oh well. Okay, awesome. I love to see like a whole page completed like this. How many are we missing from Series 2? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm only missing 6 from Series 2. That's awesome. Okay, back to Series 1. How many missing from Series 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the single digits. Okay, but back down to 8 because we got Joan. I knew that was new. Oh, I'm so happy to see that I actually get some SPs. I kind of felt like those are by far the ones I'm least likely to find. But seeing so many duplicates of these regular villagers, maybe that's not the case. Okay, we have Lyle. We have Fauna. We have Jambet. We have Kabuki. We have Phil. We got Flo from Progressive Insurance. She's a repeat. Muffy's a repeat. Okay. So all repeats except for Joan. But that's okay. I mean, we expect mostly repeats at this point. Okay, running out of space. So wait, we had, what is it, 8 from Series 1. What was it, 6 from Series 2? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 from Series 2. So we have 8 from Series 1, 6 from Series 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. 10, 11. Okay, 11 from Series 3. So it's 6, 8, 11. Then from Series 4, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. From Series 4 missing. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Series 5 missing. Oh, we're getting close. We are getting close, folks. I'm getting tired. Maybe I should call it a night. I could keep opening, but I'm tired. Maybe let's just put these away. We're probably close to the point where I don't have space for these anymore. We may be about to hit that point. Like currently. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get rid of the binder. Get it out of the way. Okay. What in the world is this track? I think just because it's obscure doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. This one is weird. What in the world is this? Oh yeah, I'm out of transparencies. Okay, well I might as well crack open the other box. One moment. Ooh. Okay, I have an idea for these. I think what I might do is start separating the duplicates Or the multiples of the duplicates. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take one of each. We're going to set up a 1 and a 2. Maybe just like take a bunch of these out. Oh, we'll have it facing the same way. Okay, facing this way. Oh, oops, wrong way. This way. Okay, so basically what I'm doing now is just separating out like the multiples of the duplicates. So in this box, I'm having just one copy of each, and then any extras are going to go in this box. Because these little boxes that these came in only hold about 100. And I'm past the point where I have 100 multiples of each of these series. Okay, for Series 1, that's not too bad. This is like a reasonable amount of duplicates. Okay. I'm a little curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Oh wait, I didn't finish doing this. I think it was a 60. Yeah, I'm getting tired. My focus is fading a little bit. What was it? So 60 something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 68, I think. Okay, Series 2 time. Let's just put these away. Sometimes I'm kind of forgetting to do this on camera. Sorry, guys. these are a little bit bent, aren't they? Oh well. I'm not going to not use them at this point. Oh, I did this completely backwards. That's okay. I could pick them up in order. Yeah, I am getting tired. Okay, let's check for duplicates here. Okay. Duplicate. 6. 7. 7. 10. Okay, Layla's a duplicate. Duplicate Shrunks. Isabel, Blanca, multiples of Ozzy. Okay, we got Lucha as a new one, a new duplicate. Gwen's a new duplicate also. Okay, Sly is a duplicate. What about Peck? Peck is a new one, new duplicate. Timbra's duplicate. Ed is a new one also. You got a couple extra Filberts. Extra Kitty. Extra Nan. Extra Bud. Extra Agnes. Okay, Flip is a new one. Extra Hopper. Got a couple anicotis. Extra Vic. 2 extra Marcels. 3 extra Hamfreys. Wow. Extra Freya. Okay. Not nearly as many duplicates on Series 2. Oh! Extra Blathers. Extra Phyllis. Okay, we got an extra Leaf. Got an extra Wendell. Extra Dawn. Several extra Dawns. Okay, we've got an extra Franklin. Jingle, Cody, Dell, Paula, 1, 2, 3 extra Paulas. Extra Bubbles. Extra Elvis. Extra Canberra. Extra Sporks. Extra Bam. Extra Hans. Extra Tangies. Extra Hazel. Extra Ava. Extra Chester. 3 extra Genjis. Extra Wolfgang. Extra Diva. Extra Joey. Extra Pippi. 2 extra Breeze. Rooney. Extra Curlos. Two extra Skies. Extra Victoria. 2 extra Violets. Claudia. Three extra Barbaras.